Hi, my name is Jacob Cooper, and today I wanted to talk about a business owner named Luis, who I met through a restaurant. So, the Rio Brazilian Steakhouse recently opened here in Cache Valley in Logan, and I wanted to try it because I have some past experience with Brazilians and Brazilian food. So, me and my friends headed there, loved the food, and I wanted to take advantage of the fact that I loved Brazilian food to have an interview with the owner and see where it came from. And I actually found out that Luis, the owner, he's Guatemalan, and he has a really interesting story. He came to the US back in 2005, first to New York City, and then after that he moved to Utah. And after a while, he decided to open his own business, which had been something he had dreamed of since he was a teenager. And he opened his first two restaurants in 2007 and 2008. And they didn't work out too well, partly because of the recession. He attributes some of the downfall to that. And so they ended up closing. But he decided to continue, and he saved his money, and he opened up another restaurant later on in 2016. And this one had a lot more success. And he now owns 4 different restaurants. I come to find out he owns Los Primos, which is right next door to the Rio Brazilian Steakhouse. He owns a pizza place out in Brigham City and over by Bear Lake. And so he has over 125 employees right now and is doing very well. There used to be a previous Mexican restaurant right next to Los Primos, and the landlord there called him and said, "Hey, we have this space available. Would you be interested?" And he had already had the dream of opening a Brazilian restaurant, and he had some contacts, and that's where I got to meet Alex, the co-owner of the Rio Brazilian Steakhouse. And Alex is from Brazil, from Florianopolis, Brazil, and moved here back in, he's got 10 years here, 2014. And so they opened this restaurant, and they had a lot of experience already in the restaurant industry. But I think the greatest piece of success that they had was because of their knowledge of the people and their customers. They really knew that there were a lot of Portuguese speakers already in the valley. They wanted to open something that wasn't another fast food restaurant, another pizza place. But they saw the opportunity because there are a lot of businesses moving into Cache Valley right now, and they decided to seize this opportunity. When I asked them if they had any mentors, they described that they didn't really have any mentors besides their personal experience, and they talked about their failures in the past. Luis talked about his failed businesses when he was in his 20s back in 2007, 2008. And how he learned from those experiences. He also described the motivating factor of employing his friends and family. He found purpose and meaning in helping them find jobs, find careers, and so that was a very big impact in his life when creating these businesses. When asked about some of the problems that they faced when opening this business, they didn't really have major problems besides minor employee issues with employees asking for lots of time off and moving of ideas, where they changed what they thought they wanted multiple times. But I think that shows some of their strengths, their adaptability, and their ability to make decisions when it really matters. So they have definitely overcome lots of these problems, and I believe will continue to do so because of this mindset that they have. And overall, I think their success can be attributed to that mindset that they have, that drive to help each other, help their friends and family, their knowledge of the area, of their customers, and their overall love for business and being business owners, and their love for Cache Valley too. They've definitely described their love for Cache Valley besides the snow. But they've definitely put in all the work, and I was super happy to see how successful they were. Finding out that Louise owned multiple businesses was very pleasing and happy for me. It was a great experience, and this is my presentation, so hope you enjoy.